Williams on the play action. Ooh, on quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Well, I imagine that first play woke them up as they get set now for second and long. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
What is up?
Here he goes, third and long. That's more on the quick slant. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Williams off the play fake. Pulling more, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. How quickly things can change, Sean, from kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Our partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Purdy on first down. That one connects. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On play action, here's Williams. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
What is it? Whoa.
3rd and long for him here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Love.
To the air again. Purdy. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. That is Kyler Gordon.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Williams set to pass. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they're going to take over with 1st and goal after the fumble.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got it.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Play action now with Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull that in front further. 13-zip. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers right now to an early 14-0 lead.
There's nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback. Going to come out to the 35. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. The running back gets it on the draw. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Now Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Williams will look to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. To throw, Williams. On the move, hit it right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Williams with 3rd and long. He finds a doomsday downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Williams from the gun. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. It's second and goal.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So it's going to be second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Williams to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Third and goal, it's Williams. Into traffic, complete. Looks like about 4 yards on that third down. Not enough for the first, but definitely enough to consider going for it here.
Fourth and goal.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1.
What is up?
4th down, pass coming. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get 1 more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. Connection made to Isaac Arindo. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Get set. Yellow. Uno. 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. reversal. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 32. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Bears getting close, so they're going to take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Looking quickly here. Looking to throw. He's on target, Watkins. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left half. It's picked up inside the 45. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Get set.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Play action now. Purdy. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he's got it. That's a way out for it, but touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
There's nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made it to the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting on a row now, slipped away.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Now we're on the draw. We'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The issue issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. On 18, get 10. Yellow. Rush back in, rush back in. Rush in.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Give him 25 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Purdy on the play action. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get set, yellow. On 18, watch out. Stop.
From the gun is Purdy. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers blowing them out now, 34-zip. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What's up?
To throw, Williams. On him quick, and they bring it down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Sending him on the dive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Big.
To throw is Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
What is up?
2nd and 10 now. Williams buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
On fourth down, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Get set, get set. Rush up.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Outside, up.
They stick with McCaffrey. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Get set, yellow. Buddy T, watch out. Yellow. Start.
On third down, Purdy. Don't get this one to Watkins. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, San Francisco.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Outside. Buddy T. Here we go. Up.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Buddy T, watch out.
Going to run again with McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Yellow. Outside. Buddy T. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy setting up that play action. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Buddy T. Watch. Love it. Yellow. Yellow.
First down, Purdy to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Outside. 12. 12. Yellow. Yellow. 11.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Get set. Final rise up. Do not. Yellow. Up.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
It's now 4th and goal.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. 49ers looking like they'll start this season with a win. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Moody knocks it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
What is that?
Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
What is that?
To the air on 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Here's the backup. First throw. Flush down now to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try and get it into Colston Loveland. So that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense that's flying around and making the play.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Outside. Right around. Here we go.
Motion.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Get set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Chicago.